Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Thank you so much for watching us. You have tuned in to Relationship Smoke with C and
Black Logan, peace family, how y'all doing?
hi guys, how you been doing? Today we got our fruit bowl in our hookah. So what you smoking on?
That's a fruit bowl.
Yeah, because you mixed up a whole lot of stuff in there.
Yeah,
It's a fruit bowl. Got some white grape.
yeah.
It got some, what else?
It's what you want, like watermelon,
Watermelon.
or some stuff.
It's a fruit bowl.
And yeah, watermelon, both of the shishas or whatever you call it.
Watermelon. It's watermelon flavor bowl. And I got a candy tip that I love so much. It's blueberry. What is it? Berry?
I don't know, fruity something. I don't know. I know you like stuff like that.
It's a whole lot of fruit going on. But anyway, guys, today we're going to talk about decisions. Sometimes in a relationship, especially when you start out really young, you're a little bit conflicted. You're confused about, where you want your life to go, what you want to happen. So sometimes you make decisions. So we're going to talk about one of the decisions that Black Logan decided to make early on in our relationship. So let's go. Tell him about it, Logan.
Tell them what? Yeah, about you just
Tell him about when you dumped me.
when I
He don't like to talk about that, but
we
he
always
did
talk
dump
about
me.
we talk about that how many times throughout our existence? How many times?
Now you're gonna tell our viewers because I didn't understand it at the time when we broke up, but I understand it now because we spoke about it, and I also understand that if we would have continued in our relationship that we were in as teenagers, we would not have made it this far. So tell them a little bit about it.
Well, I could just start off with, it's kind of like I was at a point, it started like when you remember when you came, where I was living at the time, right? You showed up. You showed up at my place,
Uh-huh.
and you had just graduated from high school, right? And we in the same age bracket.
Age bracket? What?
She
We are months apart,
She older
y'all.
than me. She older than me.
By a couple of
So
months.
she older than me. So she kind of robbed the cradle.
It's not my fault he was born in December. That don't have nothing to do with me.
Hey, but now on a serious note, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, how, the way I was feeling at the time, I was feeling like, you approached me after you showed me that you had graduated, and you was coming up with all these, with all these plans. It's like you had everything mapped out.
Sure did.
You had everything mapped out. Well, you say that you did.
Sure did.
That's,
And guess what, guys? Everything that I had mapped out, it came to pass.
yeah.
Yep, it sure did.
Well, years later, it came to pass, right? That's called
Down to my daughter.
That's called what? What's that called? That's called manifesting, right?
Manifest. Speak that
Okay.
thing into existence.
Okay,
And I did that.
Speaking things into existence, right? But we're dealing with the decision, right?
And you made the decision to dump me.
Listen.
It hurt my feelings, guys. It really did.
Can I get a word in edgewise? Can
Yes.
I talk? You're gonna ask me. You asked me to explain something to the people, and I'm trying to explain something. You keep cutting me off.
You're taking a long time.
You keep cutting me off.
All right, let's go.
How I'ma talk when you cut me off? I'm gonna give you an opportunity to get it all out. You still feel away? All right, come on, get it out. Come on.
I want to cry,
It's all right.
y'all.
Get it out.
I want to cry
Get
because
it
he
out.
dumped me. And
Get it
then
out.
came back.
Get it out. Get it out. Cause
Then
see,
came back.
This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about when I say you could tell by how she's talking about, how she's speaking. This has been she's been relentless with bringing this up every now and then. Right throughout the year, she hasn't brought this up as much, but you have an understanding now, right? So can I explain to the people so they can have an understanding about certain stuff?
I wish you would.
Okay.
Please.
All right. You had things, to me, in my eye, you kind of had things mapped out of the future, of your future, according to how you saw it, right? Okay. You never, well, when you're young like that, you miss a lot of stuff, and you never really asked how I felt. I don't really think I would say no. You did. Matter of fact, my mistake. You did. Nah, don't look at me like that. Nah, you did. Now remembering of it, you did. But my thing was, right, in my young mind, right, because I was at a certain point in my life and in my growth and development, right, which was not as mature as yours. You understand? I couldn't see that far ahead into my future. I didn't have things mapped out or figured out. I didn't know how to operate like that. You understand? I didn't even know what it is that I wanted out of my existence at the time. You understand? So
Therefore, let me just interject. Therefore, I can safely say that it's okay. It's okay to feel that way because there's a lot of people that are in relationships and they feel like they really don't know what they want from their own lives. They don't know what's going on. Maybe they're in a state of confusion. They're in the state of, I need to figure this out. And it's okay to step back and say, you know what? Let's stop here. Because if you don't stop at that point, you probably can lead the person down to a lot of false hope. You can probably bring a lot of pain in the relationship. That's probably where cheating and all kind of stuff can fall in. But step back and give that person that time, because if it's meant for you, it will come back to you. Because Black Logan came back to me over 10 years later, and now we're married for this year going on 16 years.
Well, what I'm trying to find the words here, right? Now, at the time you didn't understand. At the time you didn't understand, of course, and you're not gonna understand, right? Who would that was, that had, because at that time we was together for like 4 years. Was he together like 4 years? No, it wasn't that long.
It was.
It was 3. No. It was going on 4 years.
I graduated in 91.
91.
We met in 87.
Yeah, it was 4 years. Yeah. So, I was at that stage where, I didn't know what what I mean? And I didn't have that person in my ear, right? This to tell me, look, this is the way. You know what I'm saying? This is the way in order for my growth and development. You understand? I had to figure a lot of things out on my own, right? Or throughout circumstances and stages of my life back then, right? I had to get information for my development in little snippets and bits and pieces from people who I looked to as men, right? Mm-hmm. That would give me positive things, tell me positive things, wouldn't really judge me based on certain things, you know, and was giving me information that was stimulating me and feeding me mentally, right? In a positive way. You understand? And
So can I ask a question? You don't think at the age that I was at, or we were at, because we're the same age, you don't think you had the positivity that was coming from me, it wasn't enough for you at that time?
let me see. Nah, it wasn't enough because at that time to me it wasn't enough. You want to know why it wasn't enough?
Because it was
Right.
coming from a girl.
No, not it wasn't. It wasn't that, right? It was based on the environment and the certain influences and pressures of that environment. You understand? So it was at a time where, you know, which still goes on today. A lot of us didn't have the proper guidance or the proper foundation. That's not, not everybody, but a lot of us didn't. A lot of us were left to figure it out on our own
So
because of what was
basically, you
going
were
on
lost.
at the time.
You were lost at that stage of your life.
In my stage of development, yes, because I did not have any real guidance. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for some people. I'm sure people out there can relate that come from these kind of backgrounds. You know what I'm saying? You know, when you're raised a particular kind of way, or you're in an environment where, you know what I mean, it's not a solid foundational, or it's not a solid structured environment where, you know, you don't have both sides there. You know what I'm saying? You have, well, maybe you do. You know what I'm saying? Your peoples is caught up in the struggle to obtain things of everyday life. You understand what I'm saying? They can't see what you're into, or sometimes they don't have the foresight. You know what I'm saying? Or they're so beat down mentally and emotionally, they're dealing with stress and all kinds of things, to where they can lose focus on their child, or you know what I'm saying, or on their household, or what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
And then you look for the person that's in that household, that's at that stage, is looking for that outlet. You understand? An outlet to where people to listen to them, right? And it could be people that he deems that's respectable, that he looks up to in you know what I'm saying, in his community, or his area, that not all the time have his best interest. You know what I'm saying? That could lead him down a whole nother rabbit hole into certain things that could influence him. It could either go two ways. It could influence you to do something positive, or you could be influenced to not always do the right thing based on your circumstances at the time, or based on that particular environment at the time, and the stage of where everybody that you associate with, or that you frequent, or that you're frequently around, their mentality and their state of mind at the time, or their awareness. You understand what I'm saying?
So can you basically say sometimes, although we don't like the decisions that, we're faced with, maybe as youth or in a relationship where we have to let go, sometimes it's for the best? So can you basically say that the decision you made at the time was to protect me?
Yeah, it was to protect you, because I'm sure, you know what I'm saying, you were hearing things. I don't know how much of it, because, a lot of people like to spread rumors and stuff like that. You were hearing things or stories that, of my adventures, quote unquote, right? And you know, I don't know if you remember one time you had gave me kind of like an ultimatum, and it kind of when we were at that point, and it kind of, you know, at that time I couldn't see, but you were looking out for my best interest. You understand? Because that's how much you cared about me. I don't want you to, you know what I mean, not to veil too much, but you remember you told me like you basically gave me an ultimatum. It's either that or it's me. It's either those people over there or it's me. Right, basically, you didn't tell me straight like that, but I got the message indirectly, and I was
right. And that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying, because I thought I was important to you at that stage. That was just my thinking.
You were, right? Wait a minute. You were, not to cut you off. You were important to me, but that's the young ego kind of kicking in. Right, because I viewed it as well. These same people that you telling me stop messing with, they kind of introduced me to you, hooked me up with you. So how I'm gonna go back and be like, y'all, you know what I'm saying? I ain't messing with y'all. You know what I mean? Because you know, and I was coming through the aspect of who are you? At that time, who are you really to tell me what to do? It's like you trying to tell me what to do. You understand? I didn't see that you were trying to look out for me, for my interests, because you know, and that's what a lot of women have the foresight, to see things before they happen.
And women have a tendency to mature quicker than men.
Of course, yeah.
So I was at a point in my life, because basically I had to fend for myself almost all of my life. So I was at that mature stage where basically I know where I want my life to go. I know what I want to do, and I know that I can make it happen.
And where we're from, you kind of have to grow up fast, basically, or that era as well. You had to grow up fast.
You had to grow up fast.
You had to grow up fast. You know what I'm saying? But you know.
And it was a fast-paced environment. We actually grew up in Brooklyn, New York, so very fast-paced environment. A lot of influences.
And this is during the crack era. So
yeah,
you know, it was kind of rampant in the community at the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, you know, but, right, things worked out for the better because, you know, I came back to you. When I came back, I didn't come back with the intentions of us really getting together. You understand? I came back just to see how you were doing and to, you know, to let you know, hey, we could be, you know, we're adults now. We could establish a friendship or just friends. Not friends with benefits, just a friendship. You understand what I'm saying? Right?
So, what made you think after what transpired between us, that I even wanted to be friends with you?
Come on, man. I got that kind of charm. You know what I'm saying? I got that kind of charm and that personality. You know what I mean?
Now you just blowing smoke.
Just to creep up in your
now
mind.
you just blowing smoke.
You know what I'm saying?
Now you just blowing
once
smoke.
I creep up in there, you could never get rid of me. I'm
true.
I'm in the back. I'm in the back, like right here in your mind.
No.
I got a space right there.
No.
You see a little version of me sitting like this. Just like this.
What is wrong with him?
Point just like that. Do this.
First of all,
the
connection.
He calling.
The connection that Black Logan and I have is a deep connection.
How deep is the connection, you would say?
It's deep.
It's real deep?
It's deep. All I have to do is put up this finger.
Like that Janet Jackson song?
This finger.
Like
you
that,
see this one finger?
Like that Janet Jackson song?
You know what that means?
We go that old school song?
Do you know what
It's
that
old school.
means?
Nah,
Don't try
anyway.
to cut me off. You know what that means?
Nah, I don't know what that means.
You don't know what that one means.
Unity. Nah, I'm just saying, I don't know what it means.
It means unity, but you know what it means. We have a connection, Logan.
Ubuntu. Ubuntu. You don't know what that means? Ubuntu.
What does that mean?
Whoever know what Ubuntu means,
Drop a comment
put it in the
below, 'cause
comments.
I don't
I'm not-
know what it
I'm-
means.
I'm not gonna tell her. I need somebody even if you gotta Google the thing, man. Just
Well,
look it
I'ma
up.
Google it.
I know what Ubuntu means. She needs to know what Ubuntu means.
I need to know, and I guess
A
he's
lot
not
of-
gonna tell
Let's
me.
see. A lot of us need to know what Ubuntu means, right? What terminology that is. Obviously, it's African, but which dialect? You know. But anyway, I'm veering off topic here.
He trying to create some smoke in this conversation. Let's clear the smoke, Logan. What does number one mean? What does this one finger mean? The connection that we have.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. E.T. Come on, look. Come on, put up the finger.
Oh,
Come on,
that's
put up
it.
the
You
finger.
out of frame.
Ouch.
I'm about to kick you out.
Ouch.
All right.
Come on,
All
no.
right, that's it.
I'm saying, don't cut, don't go yet. Come on, just tell me.
Don't go yet.
I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just drawing a blank, man. I'm drawing a, look, I had a rough day today. I'm drawing a blank, man. I was all
So
the
you
way
don't know? We don't have a
dealing with some
connection,
people.
Logan.
I know we have a connection, of course.
And what?
I know we have.
We met at age 13.
We look okay, which I guess what she's trying to explain. We have the kind of connection, right? I'm gonna be real with you. This is how I feel, right? You know what I'm saying? We have the kind of connection that I don't know.
He don't know.
Listen, no. I'm just.
He don't know.
Nah, man, come on,
I
man.
guess I'm the only one with the connection,
Come on,
guys, as
no.
y'all can
I'm about to
see.
say it, man. I'm about to say it,
You
man.
taking real long.
I'm about to say, come on. Now I feel like you putting pressure on me.
Pressure.
You trying to put
Apply
pressure on me.
Pressure.
You trying to
Apply
I
pressure.
already know what it is. Like, we've been here. We've been together before. Like us, our inner beings, our entities. You know what I'm saying? For those who believe in like reincarnation or stuff like that, she has that kind of spirit. It takes that kind of, remember we just stated, right, that for people who haven't seen each other in like over a decade, right, it was like, some of you it'll be some kind of awkwardness because people change. It'll be like funny style. Really, it wasn't like that. The energy wasn't like that.
It's awkward right now.
How's awkward? How's awkward?
That's it. I'm sleeping in my office tonight, and Black Logan will sleep in our bedroom.
You gonna sleep? You gonna sleep in your office?
He don't care. He's like, whatever. I got the whole bed to myself.
I got the whole bed to myself. I can spread out. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
I ain't gotta worry about him, like, you know what I mean? The foolishness at nighttime and stuff.
Stop diverting, please.
I'm not diverting from nothing. You're the one that taking us down here.
First of all, I put up the one finger. You don't know what that means. We were day one.
Okay, that's what I don't know. That
You don't know?
No, I don't look. No.
Wait a minute.
No, I'm talking about. You putting up this. I don't know. Okay, one. I know that's one, but what?
We weren't day one, Logan.
Yeah, we were day one.
Everything. Day one and everything.
I'm not I'm not disputing that we were day one. Come on.
And everything. Everything, y'all.
Okay, I'm kind of slow, man. You know what I mean? Like I told you, man, I'm not on it today, man. You know what I mean? I'm not on it. What do you want from me?
You want it now?
Nah, man. I'm kind of like, you know, I'm. Come on. Look. Look. The point is, right? The point that I guess we're trying to come across, or we're trying to get across to people, right?
True love does not die, y'all. True love will not die. And if you have a day one, your day one is going to be a day one.
But we're not talking about...
in everything.
We're not only talking about true love. We're talking about, right, giving people a space for growing and developing themselves.
Of course. We already said that.
Instead of just writing people off.
I wrote them off, y'all.
Instead of just writing people off, right, you know, and that's it. You know what I mean? If you could find it in yourself, I know you got sometimes people that could be clingy and you know, or controlling. Well, I hope nobody ends up with a controlling person. You know what I'm saying? Or has that in their relationship, right? But you know, it's all right
to let go.
To give somebody some space sometimes to figure things out.
And if it's meant to be, it will be.
Instead of just, you know, instead of pushing the issue.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And pressing the issue, because sometimes that could be more detrimental than helpful to that person
and the relationship, because it could have went so many other ways that we could have just hated each other and not even spoke, you know, not speak to each other.
You hated me after that. You ain't speak to me for a year. So what are you talking about? You hated me then. You couldn't stand my guts when you saw me, man. You used to pretend like I was a stranger. Used to be, yeah, this was you. Look, this was you. Yo, see, what's up? How you doing? She walking straight like this.
Really?
She not even. Really? She ain't even looking.
Really?
She had that fast walk too, and she
really?
like that. I'm like, damn. At least you could have just wave or something, say hi. You know what I'm saying, or whatever.
Wave to the enemy, y'all.
It wasn't until you know what I'm saying, but that's another story though. I ain't even gonna get into that.
We got lots of stories,
when you started smiling and stuff like that. You smiled at me again. But, you know, but the stories we have is that we have, right, is you know, there's a lesson behind it, and it's just dealing with the aspect of relationship, the hope that you guys could get something out of it, and you know, your relationships could grow and develop, and you know, you can take some aspect of what we're trying to get across and apply it to, you know, what you guys may have. It could be helpful, hey.
Or it could just be entertainment.
Yeah, or you know, or she may just pull out a knife or something and try to stab you or something like that.
What? What? He tired, y'all. So I guess on that note, we're gonna go. So I'd like to say thank you again for watching.
And don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Please share this video. And we'll have more of these videos in store for you. So
leave your comment below, any questions you want to know. So once again, thank you. We appreciate you. We love you guys. And once again, be happy, be free, and once again, be you.
Peace.
Peace.